From the foundation of the Serie A in 1898, over 10,000 players have stepped foot on the pitch.
Steiner allowed to just head at that ball without a challenge, and then the driven shot! What a goal!
However, on the 26th of November, at just 15, one boy became the youngest to ever do so, and has been labelled the future of the Italian national team. His name is Francesco Camarda.
In he comes, Francesco Camarda, 15 years, 8 months and 23 days.
Join me as we explore the rise of Italy's greatest prospect and analyse how he managed to score more goals in academy football than Messi and Ronaldo, and spotlight the key man responsible for his rapid development. Born on the 10th of March 2008 in Milan, Italy, Camarda's main passion as a youngster was actually kickboxing, with him practicing the sport from a very young age. His first step into organised football came at Varese, when after seeing the 6-year-old Francesco kicking a net on the sideline during a training session, the coach invited him to join them. The quality of Camarda shocked everyone at the club, with him instantly being moved to play with the kids 2 and 3 years older than him, with his coach Piero Congaglio since stating that day I was amazed to see him. He already looked like a miniature footballer. His case is absolutely unique. I never met boys with his qualities. Camarda's experience at Varese lasted just over a year before the eyes of Italy's biggest clubs noticed him. The Rossoneri scouted him throughout the 14-15 season, having him train with them once a week, and by the end of the year they officially signed him. Francesco became part of the Milan squad for the 15-16 season at 7 years old, and was included in the under-8 squad. Here is the second fundamental turning point in Camarda's life and career, although still at a very young age. This was meeting Roberto Trapani, a famous coach in the Milan academy. Camarda played under Trapani for 3 years, where he took massive leaps forwards and broke all sorts of AC Milan goal-scoring records, despite playing at least one age group above at all times. During one game against Bayern Munich, Camarda was forced off due to a serious ankle injury after 15 minutes, only to ask his coach to be sent back on with 10 minutes remaining because Milan were trailing by 2 goals. Despite still being in serious pain, Camarda was directly involved in 3 goals, scoring 2 himself, as they came from behind to win. It was this determination and will to win, in addition to his prestigious talent, that led him to accumulating 485 goals in just 89 matches for AC Milan's academy, an average of a ridiculous 5.45 goals per game. Last season, he struck 22 times in 25 appearances for Milan's under-15 champions, including winning the Scudetto final against Fiorentina, ending an over-decade-long drought at this age level for AC Milan. In the summer, he was added to the under-19 squad, where he would have an opportunity to play in the UEFA Youth League, the highest level of youth football in Europe, at just 15 years of age. In his debut in the competition, he became the youngest Italian goalscorer in the competition's history, as he scored an impressive brace in a 4-0 thrashing of Newcastle. He went viral after scoring this amazing overhead kick against all-conquering PSG later in the group stage.
Nice feet there from the 15-year-old Salah to tee up the other 15-year-old. What a finish from Francesco Camarda. One 15-year-old to the other, and they lead now by 2 goals to 0. Sensational finish.
This form for the under-19s earned him an opportunity to train with the first team, with an injury to striker Noah Okafor opening the door for a surprising call-up to Pioli's first team for a game against Fiorentina in the Serie A. In the lead-up to the game, Pioli stated that talent has no age. He is very young, but from a character point of view, he is already mature. He is happy to be with us and is ready if we need him. He did indeed have trust in the 15-year-old, handing Camarda his debut against Fiorentina whilst the side were only winning 1-0, with his parents having this emotional reaction in the grandstands. Camarda has credited former Milan forwards Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Ronaldo as his idols. However, his game has been compared more to a young Karim Benzema. At just 15, he stands at an impressive 6 foot tall, but is yet to develop the explosiveness or strength that made Ronaldo and Zlatan standouts at a very young age, and relies much more on his football intelligence to impact games. He is a lethal penalty box striker, whose movement stands out, and his finishing is breathtaking for a player of his age. Strong with both feet and deadly in the air. More impressive than this, however, is his ability to hold up the ball and link play with his wingers, whilst maintaining a frightening goal-scoring record. Francesco Camarda has the technical quality of a top-level professional player already, and has been credited with a mentality well beyond his years. His physical frame allows easy projections to be made that he can develop into a dominant physical player by the time he enters his early 20s, making him a complete forward prospect who only comes around every 5 years or so. In the near future, he'll likely play the majority of his football with the under-19s, where he'll hope to lead his side to the Primavera title and continue his impressive form in the UEFA Youth League, before locking down a place in the first team in the not-so-distant future and establishing himself as the world-class striker that Italy have sorely missed for the past decade.